Hey guys, it's Flashcat, and welcome to episode 2 of Skillcraft. I'm getting some packed ice here for a project, and just to have some on hand. But I'm going to finish cutting this down, and I will give you some more details on what I have planned for this episode. And maybe I'll hang out with somebody like Jesse if our schedules work out for all that, but we shall see. This sound is just so insane. So incredible. I love it. Look at all of this packed ice. This is just incredible. I have a lot of it already. I'm going to put all of this in here. I want to get at least a full shulker box. Possibly more. But at least that. Maybe I'll bring a few stacks home separate from what I have in my shulker box. Just so much of it over here. Alright, I have a project in mind. I want to make a mob farm. But I need a lot of snow, since that is a cheap block. I think building it out of snow makes the most sense, considering the area, and of course the way it kind of blends into with the sky, and it's cheap and easy to get. So I have a little snow farm here that, in theory, will work. Okay, he's not producing snow there. Oh, I think this is too high up. Alright, I'll have to look on the wiki page. That is a bit embarrassing. Well, I guess you can actually make snow farms in plains biomes, which I guess sort of makes sense. It needs to be above Y64. This is Y71, so that's fine. So where do I want to build this? This house is just destroyed. We've had an escape here. This is a problem. Let me just kill this zombie here. Alright, now you need to get back in there somehow. Or maybe I could just kill him and get a new one. So this should work, this arrangement. The problem is, whoops, I'm getting shot by a skeleton and there's a spider. So the way this, in theory, will work is that the hopper minecart will pick up the snowballs and then send them through the hopper. And here I am going to get more pumpkins because the snow golem died. That's unfortunate, but it's a minor setback. I should have grabbed more pumpkins in the first place. But I should be able to make it all work now, assuming I can get him to spawn correctly and everything. That shouldn't be a concern. So once I have him set up, I will be able to collect the rest of the snow that I need, or rather all the snow I need. I haven't really collected anything yet. And craft the tons and tons of snow blocks needed for my mob farm. And also I'm going to use some of the packed ice in it as well for the spawning platform, so the mobs will move a little bit faster. So if I'm careful, this should work. So I need hopper minecarts on the rail, like so. And then I need to carefully break the rail. Maybe I don't have to. And then that goes in there. I'll take that back out and pick up the wood I dropped. So back up here then, if I put the snow there, another snow block, and then put the pumpkins on top, it should just fall down to that gap. And then if, oh wow, what happened? Why is he inside of it? He's not moving the snow. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go, that's much, much better. Look at all that snow. I'm not sure how many blocks I'll need for the farm, but it will be quite a lot. So it'll be, obviously, you need 4 snowballs for each snow block, so I'll need quite a lot of snow. I have to say, the new crafting system is so nice for crafting things like this. Just look at this. You just press that, click, keep clicking. It's so useful. It's just so much easier than having to manually drag the snowballs to craft the snow blocks. Oh, and just one last thing before I get going with my mob farm. I just built a quick sugarcane farm here, and unfortunately I ran out of sugarcane. So I'll have to let this grow and then finish this up. So this is, the main idea is to get the sugarcane for the firework rockets. So I can, well, actually use the elytra I have. Since right now it's pretty much useless without any rockets for it. And also, if anyone's curious, this is a design that I covered before in a tutorial, and I will leave a link to that in the description. Well, I've done it again. I haven't really recorded at all over Saturday and Sunday, but now it is Monday, and I am back to my recording. Now, before I get into the project for today, I think I should show you what I have for gear at this point. So I have my insane sword with basically every single enchantment that you can possibly have. My bow, that just has some basic things on that, not too much. And then I've got a silk touch pick instead of my mending pick, or rather my fortune pick. And then basic diamond shovel and iron axe. I need to get a diamond one, but not at this point. And then I haven't enchant my chest plate yet. But then this is where the armor gets good. Basically maxed out all of my armor pieces here, and then I've got elytra as well. I have yet to go out and see the rating, but I bought one of those from James for a couple of mending books, which was a reasonable deal, I guess. Could have been better, could have been worse, but without further ado, let's get into these projects.
Very much alike. Remember all the happy times we had. Very much alike. All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Well, it's taken me a while, and it's been a little frustrating with a few issues with creepers, but finally I have the massive mob farm at least mostly completed. You can see there's still some scaffolding blocks left up there, but the efficiency is actually fairly good. I have been AFK for a few hours, and I have that much gunpowder, which is pretty incredible. So I want to make a ton of firework rockets, so I can make a journey into the end and do some end city raiding. So currently I just have some flight duration 1 rockets, so obviously for each stack of the sugarcane, I will use 3 stacks of gunpowder. So they are a little bit expensive, but then again, I can't really say that when I have a farm like this. And also, as for the redstone, whoops, and I get to learn, well, that was a little bit embarrassing. Here's the farm, and here's the redstone, as you can see, if I can get a proper landing here. Nope, of course not. Maybe if I land on top, it'll be easier. That's better. Alright, so fairly simple redstone. There is just your basic hopper timer. Over here, the etho hopper timer that everybody's familiar with 21 items in it. So that's the mob farm with the item sorter that, like I showed you before, and of course this is the drop platform. I need to finish it up and clean up a few things, but at least it's functional for the moment, which is good enough. Very, very good. I owe Jesse a mending book, so there's one right there for him. Also, it is really nice getting around with the elytra. I love being able to just jump around and launch into the air like this. And just sail up into the clouds. Look at this evil place. Mine Kia, as they call it. This is just... I don't know what to say at this point. Just look at this. Forcing these small, innocent shops out of business. Just look at this. No sales whatsoever. And you know why? Because Mine Kia is taking all of these sales. Well, thanks to Oliver, I now have another shulker box, and I am about ready to go on my NC rating. So as you can see, I've got ender pearls and some food, and ender pearls, and plenty of firework rockets, all flight duration 3. But I think I'll do that next episode, so I'll save the actual rating for then. Maybe I'll get off to an end city before I end the episode, but I want the episodes to be shorter than the first episode was. More around the 10-minute or maybe 12, maybe 15-minute at most. Membership required. Right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skillcraft. I also hope you really enjoyed the time-lapse. It was a bit of work to edit because of the size of the files, but I think it turned out pretty nice in the end. So, but please give me my feedback on that. But this nice end city up ahead here needs to be rated, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. So I will see you in the next one.